Welcome. What is going on? We're here on a Saturday night. It is Saturday night. How's everybody's weekend so far? How is your weekend going? I hope it's going well. Hope everything is awesome as always. It's good to see all of you. So today I made another tarot tower. It fits 60 decks, which is a new record for me. Probably could have done 70, but you know, there is that. Rowan's Impressions, welcome. Jen Bo, Bartman, Saturn, Afra, Boo Boo. What is going on, everybody? It is good to see you. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow for the birthday stream, 6 to 8. So I'll stay an extra hour just for you. We'll hang out, we'll do some magic, and we'll give a tour of the room and all sorts of fun stuff. It'll be unpredictable, to say the least. Unpredictable birthday stream. There you go. All right. So what is going on, everybody? How are you doing? We're halfway done with the weekend. You know what I mean? Everyone, rider weight deck at the mail today. Good news. Bartman, it's good to see you with a rider weight deck. You know, that's all you need in life is a Rider-Waite or Rider-Waite clone, and then life is complete. Like, you're done at that point. You know what I mean? You got everything that you need. Everything that's required of you is what you have at that point. So it's good to see that you're in the tarot groove there. Gloria, what is going on? Rowan's Impressions, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Crystal, welcome. How are you doing? Rowan wants to know what is up for the next 30 days. Let's figure that out. See what is up for the next 30 days. See what is happening, Rowan. All right, let's put you in the title real quick. All right, let's see. Rowan. So R.I. Next 30 days. What is going to happen the next 30 days? You broke your cock, so you pain. Well, Jen, it's never good to have a broken cock. That is for sure. I can, you know, I can't speak for that personally, but it doesn't sound good. It doesn't sound good at all. Uh-oh, Afra wants to know about a Virgo. Afra, it is Virgo season. It is indeed Virgo season. You never know what you're going to get with those Virgos. It's completely unpredictable at some point. You know what I mean? All right, let's check it out. All right, next 30 days, what are we running into? I mean, I think you're in for a little bit of a trip, you know? I mean, you're in for a little bit of a trip. Ace of Pentacles, we have some job opportunities in the next 30 days. I don't think it'll be a full-fledged job where it's just like a real job that's, you know, just sitting there. But the Ace of Pentacles says that you do have some expansions. You have some interesting things at the job. You have some pathways that you can take to get into the, stuff. I mean, a lot of new beginnings. Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Cups. I think that the emotional side is sort of blossoming at this point to where you're going to have some cool things sort of come in, and the monetary side is blossoming as well to where we have some pretty cool things coming. Now, then you have the Six of Swords. It's almost like some of these are an offer or a bait and hook. Is that a bait and hook, you know, where you just throw out the fishing line and you try to reel it in type of thing? It's like we need you to move or we need you to go this direction in order to get these certain things that you want. So I do think that you're going to be baited a little bit throughout the process as far as, you know, getting things that are nice, because these two aces by themselves would have been great, but it's almost like we have a requirement, like we're dragging these aces along and tries to get it done. Now, the Fool is another movement card. So you have two beginnings and two movements. Again, I think one is emotional. Could be somebody emotionally attached to you that you need to move or you need to help go somewhere. It could be a new relationship that may be long distance. It could be a variety of things. We do have 2 movement cards. We do have 2 beginner cards. So I think that you're in for a bit of action. I think that you have some new stuff sort of around the corner and all of that good stuff. So, overall that looks pretty good. That is not a bad 30-day read at all for that. All right, sending much love and light. Thank you, Saturn Rising. I appreciate that. Enjoy extra perks. Become a Patreon. There you go. All right, Ilda, welcome. How are you doing? Joyous Wonder, how are you as well? Anybody have any questions? Otherwise, I guess we could just kind of sit here and crack jokes. I give you a tour of my new 60 card deck. You want to get a tour? Are we going to do a tour? Let's see. Where's my thing? Where's my thing? All right, we'll give you the tour of the new, there's not much room, of the new Tarot Tower. So we got 10 that'll go here. I'm going to have a camera Monday on this. 10, we got 20, 30, 40, 50, and 60. So we have 60 possible spots that we can put decks. So that will hold 60 decks. I gotta say, I'm pretty excited about it. So I just built it today. It is my usual, wing it style, but it's pretty sturdy and it holds a lot of tarot. So we're gonna have a camera dedicated to this on Monday. So you get camera 2. And over here, you get camera 1. So, it's going to be pretty exciting, I got to say. All right. KM, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right. Is this going to fit in there? It should. Okay, there we go. All right. So we're back to Tower 1, and now we have Tower 2. So between both towers, we can fit 110 decks of cards. Pretty exciting, I gotta say. Pretty exciting. All right. So will Capricorn X ever face karma? Uh-oh, they did something bad. They did something bad. KM, what did they do? They did something that's not too nice. All right. What are we going to get from Tower number 1? And somebody said I should put a B and a J on them, just like the High Priestess pillars, I'm not ruling that out. That was actually a really good idea. So, Coca, what is going on? How are you doing? We use the Tarot of the Divine for that. See if they're going to face justice. Are they going to pay the piper at some point? Joyous Wonder, thank you for your donation. Let me know what your question is. I appreciate you. When will they face karma and how will they face karma? Maybe somebody makes a voodoo doll out of them and just, sticks nails in them. I don't know. Karma's a tricky thing. You know what I mean? A tricky thing. All right, Joyous, we'll get you a general here in just a minute. But right now, let's figure out if we're going to face some karma or are we going to get away with it? You know what I mean? We could get away with it if at all possible. But, you got to face the piper sometime. You got to pay that piper. Page of Swords, King of Swords. All right. So I really think that it's just a matter of some people just stop talking to them. I think they've really sort of alienated people sometimes. And a lot of their friends have gone, a lot of their mates have gone, a lot of people just don't want to deal with them anymore. So if you're looking for karma, it's almost like the swords really dominate here, really dominate as far as just people being estranged. They really don't want to deal with them. Silence, go ahead and ask your question. I pick questions at random. Donations take priority, of course. But yeah, it's like people just don't want to be around them anymore. They eventually just have that feeling to where, nobody really wants to talk to them. You really sort of get this feel like they're not the type of person that's going to be friendly or that's going to do you right or that's going to have your back. And I think it just comes to pass that they get it that way. We do have the Page into the King. Now, the Page of Swords, is NBC, thank you for your donation. The Page of Swords is all about the beginnings of a communication or the start of something, right? And then we get the King of Swords, which is like a totalitarian or comes across as a bit mean, a bit cruel, not a great person. I think everybody sort of starts to see them that way. And then they have a Five of Coins moment where they're out in the cold alone and nobody really wants to talk to him. Nobody really wants to deal with him, right? Philippe, welcome. What is going on? Rude Gal, what is up? And the Queen of Wands says that's going to happen, I mean, moderately soon. I think people are going to be alienated over time. It's not going to be just a sudden miraculous magical event. It's going to be more like, you know, it just builds up and builds up. And he's easy to see through. And I think ultimately that's how he pays the price. Just over time, people just don't want to deal with him anymore. And then you just sort of get that feeling that this is not the good person to deal with. I really don't want to talk to them. They kind of give me the creeps. You know what I mean? Kind of that thing. Renee, welcome. How are you doing? Aqua, what is up, Aqua? All right. So let's see about Joyous Wonder wants to know a general. See what's going on with that. Then we'll tackle NBC's work reading. All right. Here we go. Tower number 1. What would be a good deck for this? I'm really thinking the Encore Tarot would be great for it. So there you go. Tulika, I skipped you last night. Let's get to Tulika. Sorry about that, Tulika. I'm so sorry. Tulika, I love you, Tulika, and I didn't mean to skip you. I promise I didn't mean to skip you. It was one of those nights where everything was just sort of backed up like a toilet last night. I mean, it was just like, you know. All right, let's see what your future spouse will be like in just a minute. Got you in the queue after NBC. So let's do that. Austin, what is going on? Austin is surrounded by COVID. Well, luckily you're young and healthy, so hopefully you get that young and healthy COVID, you know, where nothing really happens that I'm seeing all over the news. So that would be great, would be fantastic, you know what I mean? COVID's not great, but, you know, if you're going to get it, it's better not to be 80 years old. All right. A general. Ace of Coins talks about job opportunities. It talks about money opportunities, money, work, things coming in, right? It's almost like that somebody owes you money or somebody owes you a job or somebody has that you've met before. The Lover's reverse. This is somebody I've met before, I've known before. Not necessarily an ex, you know, lover. It just could be somebody that, you know, one of your contacts. They come around and just have an offer for you, have some good news for you. And it could be like the beginning of a job, an opening, something that is going to make you money. So the Lover's reverse into the Ace of Coins points to that nice moment where somebody has a hot tip for me and able to get into something, able to get into a job or a position that would be kind of cool, right? Get that lead where now you're excited. Now you're brushing up the old resume, trying to figure out where we're going to go with this. And, you know, you're pretty happy about it, right? Now, the Page of Coins says it's definitely sort of something that you run into that could be different, but you run into something that is monetarily just bad for you. You know what I mean? It's where it just doesn't work out. I don't think it's the same thing. I think that you just sort of jump into something or bump into something that's just bad monetarily for you. And I think other people are excited about it. It's almost like, so welcome, what is going on? It's almost like that somebody has something that they want you to do, but you shouldn't do. So I think you should sort of avoid that if you can. The Magician says once we get into it, it could be that feeling of, I can do it. I think I can do this, but in the long run, it's not prudent to do that. So does that make sense? So you can do it, of course. Sure, let's jump into it, try it out. At the end of the day, though, is this something that you do want to do? No. So be careful what you commit to, I would say, in coming up. Also, if you do have a job opportunity, definitely sort of take that or jump into that and see how that's going to go. And also, don't let people talk you into something that is not going to be advantageous for you. So there you go. There's sort of a general coming up there, seeing how that goes. And NBC, speaking of work, NBC wants a work reading. NBC. So you employed NBC or are you looking for something? Let me know. All right. Work rating. How is that going to go? I think the Poe Tarot would be good for this. The Edgar Allan Poe Tarot, or the Edgar Allan Toe Tarot, you know? You never know. You never know what is going to happen with the Edgar Allan Toe. Bethany, what is going on? Edgar Allan Foot and Toe. Foot and toe disease. Well, no, not toe disease. I don't know. I think I went to a podiatrist the other day. I've not been to a podiatrist in a long time. You know, smelling people's feet all day, you got to feel for the guy. You got to feel for the guy. That's not the dream job. That's not one of the jobs that you look at it, you're just like, I need to smell people's feet all day long. That would be fantastic. Can't wait. All right. Got a work reading for someone who's gainfully employed. I mean, you do have people that are causing drama up there. We have the Knight of Wands. This particular Knight of Wands, you have some people that are sort of causing drama up there. They're just not happy. And I don't think it's a position. Philippe, welcome. Thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. I don't think it's a position to where that it causes drama. I don't think that they're out to cause drama, but they just do. They just do. The Knight of Wands, we have a bit of drama at work. And I think we're trying to avoid this. It's going to be best to avoid that whenever possible. Any drama at work is just no good. Team members and team playing is going to be important, I think, pretty much for the next now until the end of the year. We have Jocelyn. Thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. It's no longer House of Tarot, Jocelyn. Like what happened? What happened, Jocelyn? But the Hermit says it's all about team playing at work. I do think that some people want you to be on a team. Some people want you to be embroiled within a particular project coming up soon. And that's going to be good for you. It's going to be good experience. It's going to be good to leap into that. I think being a team player at work, the Hermit reversed, being in a party at work, being a team player at work is going to be important coming up. We also have the Three of Pentacles that points to almost like a new project or something new coming up at work. The Three of Pentacles is about this new stuff or getting into that. It's the birth of something interesting, the birth of something kind of cool. And they're sort of lowering down the pentacles from the wall. Sort of indicates to me that they're offering a project or they have some new project that you may be in. That's possibly where the teamwork is going to be effective. Also, somebody may not be in the project. That could be a cause of the work drama as well. But the Ace of Swords says you are going to get some communication for whatever is hovering in the background. You are going to get that communication. You are going to find some information for that coming up moderately soon. So that is going to be really cool. Really cool for a work reading. All right. So let's get to the missed reading that we did not have last night. And that is over here with Tulika. What would my future spouse be like? Hopefully they like feet. You know what I mean? Ghetto Flamingo, thank you for your very generous donation. I appreciate that. You drunk text an old flame. Uh-oh. You may not be able to get rid of the old flame now. You just drunk text them. All right, let's see how that's going to go in just a minute. We may use This Might Hurt Tarot for that one because that indeed might hurt. But for this one, for the spouse, let's check out the Lightseer's Tarot and think how that is going. Nicholas, we are doing the paid readings right now, the donations, and then we'll move to the free section if we got time. So by the way, there is no list. Donations take priority, and then I pick at random. So if I see your question once we get to the free section, if we do get to that, then I might like it or I might not like it. You never know. It all depends on the question. So go ahead and post that question and we'll see if it works out. Been there, done that. I'm lost. What deck is sold out? I have no idea what we're talking about. I have no idea what we're talking about for a sold out deck. I know the Echoes of Nature is sold out, but nobody was buying that anyway. Nobody bought it anyway, so who cares? All right, what are the future spouses going to be like? Well, first off, they are going to have difficulty sort of getting things done, getting things finished. You know what I mean? Getting things finished, getting things done is going to be a bit of a challenge. And I think that's because they get a little bit of excited about stuff sometimes, and then the reality hits and they're just like, well, maybe that wasn't such a great idea after all. You know what I mean? It wasn't such a great idea after all. It's sort of like their stomach is not big enough to eat all the food that is attractive to them, right? 7 of Cups. We do have that trouble making choices or trouble making decisions. I think they want the best out of everything. Birthday is tomorrow, baby cakes, but thank you for your birthday wishes. I appreciate that. A day early birthday wish. Thank you so much. The 7 of Cups says they have problems making decisions. They want the best out of everything, but sometimes it's difficult to get that because you gotta pay the price for that. Sometimes I don't think they're sort of ready for that. The Star sort of means that their work life is a bit back and forth too. You know what I mean? It is, how much longer are you on tonight? I'm on for 40 more minutes. Yeah, the Star says that they sometimes are just lost. They don't really know where to go next. They need some direction. They need some assistance with that. They also worry a little bit as well, though, right? They do have a lot of confidence in what they're doing. Obviously, that's why they like taking on projects, the big projects. But in reality, they may not finish that. But they definitely sort of figured out where they are going, what they like, and all of that stuff. And they're very sort of an attractive, fun person. They just have a couple of the interesting features that some individuals have indeed. All right, so we got the reading that was owed done. And Philippe, should I let the Taurus go? Ooh, Philippe, I don't know. Letting a Taurus go, that may not go well for you. You never know. Depends on the Taurus. Indeed, it depends on the Taurus. All right, let's do FZ. Should you let them go, or should you hang out with them? Or should you just give in? Just give in and go for it and hang out with them. Have some fun with them. We'll do the Wizard's Tarot, right? Oh, no, I wanted to do the Manga Tarot. I think this is that is on Tower 2. I think this is quite possibly my new favorite deck. My new favorite deck. It looks so good. It looks so good. It is nice. Yeah, Ghetto, if you liked that deck, you will love this deck. This deck is absolutely stunning. I mean, it's a traditional manga tarot, and it's hard to do manga right because you have that you're hovering on the edge of it being too cartoony. You know what I mean? Melvin, thank you for your donation as well. Melvin has a Taurus problem too. It is Taurus problem night. Boo-boo, missing family. Yay or nay to a trip? All right, let's figure that out. All right. I mean, letting the Taurus go is not going to be beneficial for you, Obviously, entertainment purposes only, but letting them go doesn't look beneficial. We got the 10 of Cups and the 5 of Wands. It's like we got to deal with the BS. We got to deal with the conflict. We can't really take the easy way out. We can't sneak out the back door sometimes. A lot of times we just sort of have to pay the price a little bit to get the reward at the end. So a lot of times we're just going back and forth. We're having a problem getting the struggle done, and it becomes more and more of a pain, and it just says to hang on to them. And I mean, hang on to them with the 10 of Cups. It just points to this nice ending with the family, with all of this stuff. Is it going to be painful? It looks like it's going to be a bit painful, but it's almost like a growth for you. It's almost like a learning lesson for you within this particular thing. So yeah, it is a bit learning lesson. It is some of this stuff. And you see that with the Knight of Pentacles, which is normally sort of proud with what they have. They're very proud. They're very happy with what they have. He's looking out amongst their land, all of the wheat, and they just enjoy what they see. The Hierophant as well points to it being very serious thing, and again, a learning thing. It's almost like you learn some type of lesson from this. It's not great all the time, but in the end, the lesson is valuable and you should hang on to that. But entertainment purposes only, if they're like stabbing you or something while you're asleep or something, you probably want to just go ahead and let them go. You know what I mean? If they boil your rabbit, your pet rabbit, if they boil it like that movie, you probably want to think about letting them go. You know what I mean? You may want to just avoid that tarot reading and just let them go if they're boiling your rabbit, your pet rabbit in a big pot. All right, Jocelyn JR is back with a regular name. We're gonna do hot anyway. We're gonna do House of Tarot anyway. All right. How will my trip go? Let's see. Bonnie, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that, Bonnie. Welcome to the stream, by the way. If you have not been here before, please hit that like and subscribe button. We have 1,100 videos. I think we're the only tarot channel in YouTube that has that many freaking videos, because that's quite a bit. So we have been here 11 years, and, we got a lot of stuff on this channel. That is for sure. So if you're looking for some fun stuff, if you're looking for all the good stuff, we got it here. Let's see about the Grimalkin. Grimalkin would be good. By the way, we also have the Tarot Tower. We have 50 decks here. We got another one with 60 decks over there. Monday, we will have the Tarot Tower number 2 cam. The Tarot Tower number 2 cam will be here on Monday. I can't wait. I'm just saying, boiling your rabbit. Fairy, have you not seen that movie? Baby Cakes, I love your stage name. Let me know what your question is, Baby Cakes. And in the meantime, you got to protect your rabbit. You don't want your rabbit to be boiled like on the movie. I forgot which movie that is. Was that Fatal Attraction? Was that Fatal Attraction where she boiled the rabbit? I don't remember it. But anyway, probably best I don't remember it. So House of Tarot, how will my trip go? The Hermit, the 3, the 2, and the King. I think it's going to go well. It is not looking bad at all. You know what I mean? The Hermit says it's all about sort of being with other people on the trip, finding other people, communicating with other people, and getting with other people. So the Hermit not being alone is going to be sort of key here. King of Wands, I think they're going to rely on you to make some decisions. So sometimes you may be asked for something. Sometimes I think that they may want some decisions from you, but it looks like you're going to make a lot of decisions on this, because I think some things may be closed. Some things maybe not as planned, and you sort of have to wing it. And we see that with the 2 of Wands, right? Domain, trying to figure out stuff on the fly, trying to get something scheduled, trying to get something moving. It appears that some things may be unexpected as you sort of go. Overall, it looks pretty good. The King of Wands, the 2 of Wands, the 3 of Wands says that some other things are going to change as well. So, you have a bit of the dynamicism. Is that a word? The dynamicism. I could just be completely making that up. I could be butchering that word. Somebody could use that every day in their life. They use that word, and then they hear me doing it, and it's kind of rough. It's kind of rough because I butchered it. But overall, I think it's going to go well. Got to make some decisions on the fly. I think that everybody will be relying on you for some things. There will be some things that don't go quite as planned, but overall it looks pretty good. I don't see any trip cancellation which we would see maybe with a Ten of Swords, or I don't see any unexpected car breakdown, which we might see with the Five of Pentacles. I think you got out clean. Hot. You escaped clean. You escaped clean. All right. Ghetto. Drunk texted an old flame. How is that going to work out? A drunk text an old flame. Ghetto. Ghetto. How many minutes passed? How many minutes passed before you regretted that one? I mean, we got to know. We got to know how many minutes passed before you regretted it. Was it like 10 minutes? Was it 30 minutes? Before you're like, oh my God, what did I do? What did I do? Oh man, this is not going to go well. This is not going to go well. Butchering and boiling rabbits. No. Fairy, that was in a movie. Fairy, that was in a movie. Fatal Attraction. If that ever happens, you probably want to let the Taurus go at that point. You got to let them go. You got to cut bait, cut them loose. And that's not going to be good. But Fairy, that's a movie. That's called Fatal Attraction. Probably not the movie you want to see. If that's sort of creeping you out already. Not the best movie for you. All right. Oh no, then you woke up. Okay. You woke up and you were like, oh crap, what did I do? All right. So you text them. What did they think? Let's see, the Hanged Man, the King of Pentacles, and Temperance. I think that there was sort of a power struggle going on anyway. You know what I mean? A bit of a power struggle going on. I think that they know that they could get you back if they really wanted to. The Emperor says that they are in control, or they think that they're in control. Hanged Man said that they kind of knew it was coming eventually. They knew it was going to hit. They knew it was going to sneak in one day. And, it's not too shocking. They looked at it and they laughed. The King of Pentacles, it's just funny. It's obviously funny. Maybe you misspelled a word or something, or maybe it sounded weird, but, it was just one of those things where they sort of saw it coming. And it's just sort of entertaining, more or less. So if you wonder what they think, or how are they going to reply, what are the reaction, I don't think they're just going to leap onto it. Temperance says it may blend well together later. They may use that as an opportunity at a future date, but I don't really think they're going to get on the phone and be like, let's hook up and get back together. It just doesn't look that way. I would have waited for something like the Lovers, the Two of Cups, or something like that. So it was just a laugh. It's just everybody drunk texts people, you know what I mean? Every day. It's in every movie, every TV show. It's not like this is a strange occurrence that's never occurred before. So I just think you sort of gave them more of an ego boost, and I just don't think anything's. I think you're gonna escape unscathed. You're gonna get out of that situation unscathed. It's just gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. All right. Speaking of, what do people think of me? Baby cakes. You indeed want to know what everybody thinks of you. I've never seen that before. Want to reconcile. Stupid thing. Yeah, they get it, how many movies and things do we see? Sunflower, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. All right. You heard some echoes. All right. Somebody said super chat. I don't know, super chat. That sounds... Okay, let me tell you what I think when I hear super chat. Who said super chat? Let's scroll up. All right, Afra. We don't have the option to super chat. When I think super chat, I think of Chipotle. One time, I went to Chipotle for lunch and dinner, and I indeed super chat. Just like no two ways about it. After 2 Chipotle meals, I indeed super shat. So that is a thing. In case you're wondering, that is a thing. All right. Chipotle is once a week at most. Don't go twice in a day. Same with Taco Bell. Taco Bell has the same sort of rules applied. You do not go to Taco Bell twice in one day. That's just a thing. You know what I mean? Because 2 Chipotle burritos does your stomach wrong. That is not friendly for the old stomach, and your stomach will let you know by way of your bowel movements that it did not appreciate the 2 meals like that. All right. Let's see. What are we doing? What do my managers think of me? They think you get stuff done. They can give you stuff and you get it done. Darcy, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Has a gift reading for your buddy. All right. Sid, welcome Darcy's buddy Sid. I will show you a magic trick, Sid. I mean, this is going to be exciting. Sid is new on the channel. Ace of Wheels says that you're good. They can hand you stuff and you get it done. You're not one of those where I hand you something, it never gets done. It's, you just have a problem getting it. Death says you're reliable, you're dependable. They like you. They like you. Death said they don't want you changing. They like you as is. Sometimes you're a bit dense, though. You know what I mean? You're a bit dense sometimes. The Magician. I give you a task and you don't know how to do it. Baby cakes? What's wrong with you? Why can't you do that? The Magician upside down. They know not to give you some tasks because you're no good at them. Other stuff you are, some stuff you're not. You never know. You never know what is in store for baby cakes when I hand baby cakes a task. You just don't know. All right, we got Taurus man. All right, take a break for a trick. By the way, we got magic tomorrow. Tomorrow's my birthday. We got a special birthday stream, 6 to 8. We have magic. We'll do the thing. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, this could be drug money. It could be. It could. I'm watching The Wire, by the way. If you did have it, you definitely want more. And all you do is snap your fingers like that, and it becomes $100. See, 20. 40, 60, $100. I mean, it's really $100. It's really $100 anyway. So we got magic tomorrow. We'll do all sorts of tricks. I'll get some tricks ready for you. You know. By the way, that was for Sid, Darcy's buddy. Darcy's buddy needs to see some magic. You got to see a magic trick. I mean, that's why we're here, right? Screw all this tarot stuff. Okay. Taurus man wants to know about Aquarius woman. How she feel about me? All right, that's on my mind. How she feels about me. Melvin. Melvin has a crush, and see how that goes. I think we can do. Ooh, I like this. I like this, especially if we have a love reading. We have a love reading with the hearts. Ooh, Melvin. They could have a crush on you, Melvin. When you walk away, do they look at your ass? When you walk away, do they look at your butt? I mean, I'm just saying, if you get the double take, you know, when they're looking at your butt as you walk away, I'm telling you, that's a good sign. That is a beautiful sign. Let's see about that. How does she feel about you? Melvin, 3 of Cups, Queen of Wands, 9 of Pentacles, just a friend. I mean, it's more of a friend thing. You know what I mean? We got the 3 of Cups. I'm a friend. You've got a friend in me. The 3 of Cups, you've got a friend in me moment. So they do see you sort of as a friend, as somebody that's kind of cute, somebody that's kind of fun, you know. The 6 of Pentacles, they'll give you some attention here and there. They love to give you some attention. They know that you like attention. They love attention, by the way. This is an attention freak. This person adores attention. If they can get some attention, they love it. They love it. They eat it up. They think it's fantastic. They love that. Look at that. Look at that happy face there. Isn't that cute? Look at that. Look at that happy face. That Six of Pentacles, that happy face, getting the money, getting the attention. They love that stuff. They love to talk to you. They're going to tell you all about their life, but it seems like a friendship thing. Three of Cups seems like a bit of a friendship feel to it. The Queen of Wands, I mean, it's more of an action thing, or it's more of a limitation, or it's more of where they sort of want to go with you or something like that. The Knight of Pentacles, they're pretty happy with their position. They're pretty happy with how things are. So however things are currently, they're pretty content and happy with that. The Knight of Pentacles into the Queen of Wands. I want to continue this feeling. I want to continue this thing and just do it that way. So yeah, Melvin, it looks like a friends type thing, or sort of this interesting connection. They love you. They like to talk to you and all of that stuff. Anyway, there you go. All right, Lisa, thank you for the compliments. I appreciate that. All right, well, I want to use the Zombie Tarot on one of these. Missing my family, yay or nay to a trip in Mexico? All right, boo-boo. Mexican throwdown. It is a Mexico throwdown. We have, by the way, a throwdown is where we knock down some cards and we get it done. A everybody loves, and I mean loves the throwdown. Loves the throwdown. We have yay up top here. We have a Mexico throwdown. Yay up top here, and nay down on the bottom. See which one wins. Which one wins? It could be a tie. I've never had a tie, but it could be one of those. I mean, yay and nay. How are we going to do this at the end of the day? Nay looks absolutely terrible. I mean, I think that you do miss them. I think that we need some time. We need some time. We need to throw down and get it done. I mean, there's a lot of good stuff with going. There's a lot of bad stuff with staying. I mean, overall, it wins. It's that emotional connection. Blah, whoa, it has been like a weeks. Blah, it is so good to see you. Coming my way at work. We're moving to HW hardware. I don't know. That emotional connection wins every time. It does. Boo-boo. The emotional connection wins. This though, really says that you're on the fence. You got to get off the fence. You got to make that connection. You got to make the choice. You know, that's really up to you for the choice. Will it blend well? Is this something you do want to do? Are you ready for it? Absolutely. Absolutely. You are ready for it. The no, it just looks like, you're just going to sit around and think about it. You're going to sit around and think about it if you do choose no. I'm telling you now. All you're going to do is you're going to sit around and think about it and think about it and think about it until you can't, or until you just burn yourself out. You know what I mean? I say go. I say go. Austin, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Will me and Brett reconcile? Let's see about that. We got a busy Saturday night. Thank you all for being here. This is so awesome. I appreciate every one of you. All right, Mystical Mermaid and Afra. I have no idea what Mystical Mermaid or Afra want. Do you know what Mystical Mermaid or Afra's question are? Can you please post your question in chat? I appreciate that. Let's see. So, Bonnie wants to know if reconciliation is on the table. Is reconciliation going to be a thing? Are we going to get the beautiful hearts? The beautiful hearts. Are we going to get these? Real talk, real action. We got to look at the ever-loving, so beautiful, whatever this is. Here it is. Spacious Tarot. Spacious Tarot is going to be our friend here. It's going to be our friend. All right, Afra, thank you for your question. Mystical Mermaid, thank you for your question as well. All right, let me copy these to my little clipboard happy thing over here. Everything good, boyfriend, Zach, for those. Okay, I got you covered. In the meantime, let's do Brett. Let's see how that is going to go. How is that going to go? How is that going to go at all? Bonnie has a sad face already. Bonnie has a sad face. I haven't even thrown down cards, Bonnie. Bonnie, you got to give us a chance. You got to give love a chance. Got to give love a chance. You know what I mean? Get some reconciliation action. Rising Storm Tarot. What is going on? I appreciate you donation. And let's see about all that. Let's see about all of that. You know, are we going to reconcile or not? The Star, the Emperor, the Two of Swords, Strength, the Child of Wands. I think you got to wait. I think you got to wait a little bit. The Star says you belong together. We know that. We know that. Let's be honest with each other. You belong together. You already figured that one out a long time ago. You do belong together. Star is very important here. Star and the Emperor. It's almost like that you make the choices. You make those choices, and you are sort of in charge here. You know what I mean? You're sort of in charge here. I mean, not a lot of people get this option. You are in charge as far as where you want to go with the relationship. Now, is this a good time? Not really. I mean, this is not a good time. It's almost like this person is working against you. They're not in the same corner as you. They're working against you in a lot of different ways. The Two of Swords, you have definitely had the fights. You have definitely had the conflicts. And there's some things going on in his life that you don't know about. So I think that Brett has some stuff going on in their life right now that you don't want any part of. And you don't want any of that. It's best to wait. Again, let's go back to the start. You are indeed matched. You will reconcile. Now's a horrible time to do so. Strength always points to waiting. You gotta wait. You just wait. Be patient with it. Think things are going to get better. And overall, think it's going to be all right. Zarita, thank you for joining us tonight. And thank you for your email. Zarita, good luck with that interview. Zarita, you will be just fine. You're going to be rocking it. You're going to go in there and just rock the house. You're going to know about Lean Agile and Waterfall and everything. All that other stuff. Kiki Squad, thank you for your donation as well. All right, so we got Mystical Mermaid comes first, I believe. And what's coming for me in love? Mystical Mermaid. All right, let's just do mystical. No, I'll leave the whole thing. What's coming for me in love? What do we have in the future? What kind of beautiful things do we got? What kind of beautiful things do we got for your love life? I mean, I think you got some good stuff. I'm telling you now, I can see it. I can see it. Somebody wants to see the queue. Jen wants to see the queue. We're here, and we got all of these to go. So it's a bit much, but it is Saturday night, and we got 60 people watching. so you know, you come for the tarot, but you stay for the magic tricks. I'm just saying, you stay for the magic tricks because that's where it's at. I'm just telling you now, the magic tricks, you know, it brings in everybody and it's fun. You got to have some fun on the tarot channel. You can't just read tarot and be like super serious all the time. That's not me. If you wanted the super serious people, you won't be here, you know? You're not going to be here. Okay. Mystical Mermaid, what's coming for you in love? The lovers, you're having some problems. Mystical Mermaid, you're having a bit of problems finding what you need. The Lovers Reverse, the Princess of Wands, the Princess of Shining Flames. Okay, we got some drama within here. So this is sort of where the princess comes in. Comes in drama. We have drama, excess drama. Some drama's kind of fun. Yay, drama is all right sometimes. You got too much. I mean, mystical, you got too much drama. We gotta ease up with that because I think you're feeling it. You know what I mean? You're feeling it. Should have used a mermaid themed tarot. Well, I don't have one, Jupiter, but I got one actually on Kickstarter that I backed. The Princess of Swords again says, it feels like when you're talking with people, when you're getting some communication with love out, it's not handled correctly. It's not meant correctly. You say something, they don't understand it. You know what I mean? You say something, they don't understand it. You have no idea what's going on sometimes. I think that's going to get better. The Nine of Cups is the best card in the deck, according to a couple of books. You know, it's going to get better. I think the drama needs to be cleaned up. I think you know how to deal with it. Once that's cleaned up, I think you open a door into getting something better, something more superior, something that's going to be a little bit in the on the better side of things. So yeah, I mean, the tarot definitely sort of throws down that you are having some problems. We do get a little bit of drama when we go for it and all of that stuff. Nomad trees, no more baby cakes. I mean, I don't know what's going on. Every other thing, Nomad trees, I might do you tomorrow. I might do you on the birthday stream, Nomad. Not sure if we got you. I want to know if everything good, everything will be good with me and my boyfriend. All right. A Virgo. Afra, do you got a Virgo? Afra, you got a Virgo. That could be something. That could be something. All right. Atlas J and McCole Lynn, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. All right. She didn't get a read yesterday. Who didn't get a read? I have no idea what's going on in chat. Let me know if somebody didn't get a read yesterday. I did get a $3 donation. Let me know. So what didn't get a read for Atlas J? Atlas J, were you donated yesterday? Atlas J, let me know what your question is, Atlas J. We will get you things. We'll get you things. All right, how will my boyfriend treat me? I got you. I got you, Atlas J. You're on the list. Okay, you're single. All right, sorry, we're doing a little paperwork in the back end there. In the meantime, if everything will be good between me and my boyfriend, me and the boyfriend, let's do a Dragon Tarot. How fun is that? The Dragon Tarot, the Celtic or Celtic Dragon Tarot. That's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. Ask my question. Atlas, I got you. I got you, Atlas. All right. We got it. Thank you, Baby Cakes, for the Atlas donation. So let's see about this. We've got a boyfriend. Want to know if everything will be good, if everything will be indifferent. How will it be? Let's do the flip because we don't do all upside down. Let's see about that. See how that is going to go. 6 of Swords, 7 of Swords. I mean, I actually think you move in together. You move in together. I mean, this is not too bad at all. You know what I mean? 6 of Swords, 7 of Swords. You have a double movement card right after the King of Cups. I think that you end up moving in together, and I think that it is going to be okay. Obviously, we have some difficulty. We have the 7 of Swords. It's almost like we're ready to leave. We're ready to abandon it, and we would like to get something a little better in the meantime. But you like this person. You like them. I think you like them a lot. I think you really like this person. And yes, Darcy, we are out of order. Darcy, we are out of order. You like this person. You're going to move in together. Come on. You're going to move in together. Knight of Swords, 6 of Swords, 7 of Swords. We have 3 movement cards right next to each other. 3 movement cards. You're moving in. You're moving in. He does love you. He loves you. He sees you and he gets all fluttery inside. He gets the tingly in the chest, tingly in the groin. I'm just telling you, it is Tingle City when this person sees you. You're going to be moving in. You're going to be okay. It's going to be all right. Eventually, I think that you're going to be talking about moving in. I don't think it's going to be too long. I think that you get over what you got and, then you go. All right. I have no idea. This is a long question. Darcy has a question. I mean, Darcy says, how sweet. Darcy, I'm a sweet kind of guy. I love the tingle in the groin and the all that. You know what I mean? What's the story with her and Parker? I have no idea who Parker is. Okay, so she's got, speaking of tingling in the groin, she's got somebody, said, what's the story with her and Parker? Where's it heading? Where is it heading? And see how that's going to go. What's a good where's it heading deck? Oh, what do I need? What do I need? We could use the zombie tarot, but you know, that doesn't make a good first impression. I'll tell you what does make a good first impression though, is the Dark Mansion tarot. So that they may have not seen this yet. And if they have not seen it, I'm just saying, they are going to be tingly inside. Probably not tingly in the groin, but they will be excited because the Dark Mansion is absolutely beautiful. By the way, Sid, thank you for watching my stream. You know, thank you for watching my stream. Sid, you never know what's going on in the stream. So Sid is like, this doesn't look like the other tarot streams that I have seen. And Sid, you are correct. I am nothing like any tarot stream that you have ever seen. You know, you never know what is going to happen on the channel. I just got to point that out and throw that out there. What is the story with her and Parker? Where is it headed? I think it's headed pretty good. I think you got a bit of a fiery relation, a bit of fire going. Speaking of tingly, I think you have a bit of fire going. I think it's going to look all right. The Four of Wands is the home card. It talks about making a good, long-lasting relationship where everything goes well and it has some stability to it. The 4 is a stable number, and the Four of Wands is sort of represents a chuppah or chuppah. It is a sort of a Jewish wedding thing, and you know, it points to the stability about how things go. 7 of Pentacles, it says, Sid, it says the effort that you're putting into the stream now benefits you. You know what I mean? Because sometimes you're like, am I wasting my time? No. I think you are not wasting your time. I think that that is going to be all right at the end of the thing. All right. You don't have much control over this relationship. Let's throw that down too. I think you're sort of figuring that out, Sid. You're like, okay, yeah, okay. You know, that the fat man on the tarot channel's right. I don't have a lot of control. The King of Wands is reversed. It's like that, you know, you get some votes in, but do you like command the relationship? Do you go in there and just throw down and be like, this is how it's going to be? It just doesn't seem like that. It seems like that you're not in control quite a bit of time. Conflict is not good for this relationship either. So if you want to do the little drama fest, if you want to play some drama games, it's not going to work out well. Conflict doesn't bode well within the context of your relationship. Overall, I think it works out. I think it's nice. Sid, you got a winner. Sid, everything is going to be okay. Everything is going to be okay. So it'll be all right. You know what I mean? Like a Beatles song, it'll be all right. Why do I keep seeing full moons in my dreams? Jupiter, maybe you have a plumber coming over, because when my plumber comes, there's a lot of moon. I mean, I don't know what's up with that dude and the pants, but I see a lot of moon. I see at least a half moon when that my plumber bends over. All right, seeing full moons on the plumber's behind. Let's see about that. Let's see how that's going to go. I mean, come on, give it up for plumbers. Give it up for plumbers. Plumbers have a tough job. Plumbers have to bend over all day. There's no good pants. You know what I mean? You gain 30, 40 pounds, and then you start bending over, and there's no belt that's going to hold that sucker up the whole time. Let's do the Nightmare Before Christmas for this. And let's hope for the best, you know what I mean? Nightmare Before Christmas. Completion is coming. It could be. It could be. Jupiter, tomorrow is my birthday. Tomorrow is my birthday. Yeah, Jupiter. I mean, we got the full moons. Why do we keep seeing those full moons? In the sky. Yes, I know. Jupiter, it's a joke. It's a joke. Well, you know, we'll correct it. We'll correct it. We'll correct it. Jupiter, I mean, a plumber, yes, suspenders. Suspenders are great after you gain 50 pounds. You have to go out and get you some suspenders. It makes life better. You know what I mean? It makes life much better when you get them suspenders. The Nightmare Before Christmas deck shuffles like crap, by the way. I don't like it at all for shuffling. Time to manifest. I mean, it could be. By the way, I have a coupon tomorrow for my store. 15% off. Celebrate birthday by giving you some money for 15% off. The Nine of Potions, it says that you're really about to reach a pinnacle of where you need to be emotionally. I think that you've been sort of out of pocket emotionally sometimes, haven't been exactly where you need to be. I mean, I don't think that you're in just dire straits. Victoria, thank you for joining us. I appreciate you. I don't think you're in dire straits, but I think that you realize that a change is coming. The 10 of Wands, the change is coming. You feel it. You feel like you're reaching a better place emotionally, and you're sort of turning over a new leaf as far as that goes as well. And that's where the full moon comes in. It has that emotional component, that psychic component, the intuitive component, where you're about to get into something different. Strength says you're able to handle that pretty well. I don't think it's going to be a problem. I think you're going to be able to sort of tackle that when it comes. But I think you're ready to hit that next emotional phase, like a cocoon coming out of the cocoon and becoming a butterfly. I think everything is going to be a bit different and a bit more streamlined for you emotionally as well. So I think that's where you're sort of getting into the full moons. You're into a change. Change is coming. You feel it, you know it, and you sort of sense something is around the corner with that. And it's sort of manifesting within your dreams and getting you your attention via that method. All right, let's do the Hobbit Tarot. It has been a hot minute since we have done the Hobbit Tarot for sure. It has been a hot minute. All right, blah. Moving to HW. Come when way. All right, let's see. Blah. Come in the way of my work. I don't know what HW is. Is that a hardware? Is that hardware? Is that Hobbit Week? I'm not really sure. Not really sure. Yeah, 2-hour birthday stream. And tomorrow, I'm giving all of you 15% off coupon for my store. One day only, 15% off. Anything you want in my store, you get it. Anything you want at all, you get it. I mean, we're happy on there. We're happy on there. Kiki, you are 3 away. Kiki, we still got you covered. We got you covered in the queue. Kiki, you're right here. So we're doing blah. We got Astro, Rising, Kiki, and then McCall. And then we'll wrap it up for tonight. We'll wrap it up and go that. I do love the Hobbit Tarot. It's got a nice book to it, too. So basically, yes or no question. Will HW come between you and your work? I don't know. Let's see about that. You said what HW was, didn't you? Did you say what HW was? Blah. I'm looking. Blah, I'm looking. We got plumber jokes and all that. KD, thank you for your donation. Area. Okay. 5 of Coins says maybe Page of Cups, Queen of Coins. It's almost okay. It doesn't at first. It's almost like it doesn't at first. It is, you know, it's one of those where it's okay. It's okay. And then it sort of gets worse. So basically, yes, but there's a delay. Yes, but there's like a false positive for it. You know what I mean? We got the Queen of Coins and the Page of Cups. We get comfortable somehow, and it's not that bad. We get a bit comfortable. We get pretty good with it, but then it sort of starts going downhill. So the 5 of Coins sort of says, ugh, you know? It doesn't work that way. The 10 of Cups, I think you quickly realize that this is not something that worked out. So basically, yes, but it's a false positive at first, and then reality creeps in. Does that make sense? So it goes okay at first, and then sort of goes downhill. So there you go. All right. There you are. It is busy tonight. You know, it's always busy on Saturday, though, so. Another busy Saturday. I love it, though. I love it, though. Thank you all for being here. I love y'all so much. I love y'all so much. Atlas wanted to know, how will my boyfriend treat me? I'm single. Hopefully, you know, hopefully they don't beat you up or anything. Atlas, I mean, I'm just saying, I hope they don't just like beat you up or anything. You don't want those. Those are no good. You want to get rid of those immediately. Let's do the Anna K tarot for that one and see how that works out. How will my boyfriend treat me? How will they treat me? Victoria, I'm doing fantastic as always. As always. Had a couple of private readings today. And you never know what you're going to get in the private reading realm. So there's always an interesting stuff comes out of private readings, that's for sure. By the way, if you want a private reading, $30 for 20 minutes. You know, link in the description if you want to jump into that. If you like the readings and you're like, you know, I want a bit more time with T.O. He's crazy, but I want a bit more time with him. See how that's going to go. See what's happening with that. How will the boyfriend treat me? I think that they're a bit bossy, for starters. They're a bit bossy. You get used to it. You know how to deal with it. You just tell them to F off. You know what I mean? They get a bit bossy. They get a bit sassy with you. You tell them to F off. Not going to be a problem. Carrie, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. And you see that at first. At first, you're like, oh my God, somebody's really bossy. I don't know what to do. You feel like abandoned. You feel like there's something else going on. I think that they also have a bit of an emotional disconnect to where you got to sort of drag them in. You got to sort of drag them in there. The cards are dark. We can light it up a bit. I mean, the cards are dark, you know. There we go. Increase the illumination a bit. There you go. But yeah, they're a bit bossy. You got to learn to deal with it. Overall, it's okay. I think that they do like a bit of a spice. So you gotta get used to the spice. They like it. They like the spice. So they're just going to be weird for no reason. They're going to be a bit of a drama for no reason. Stuff like that just happens. But overall, I think they treat you nice. But you got a little bit of a spice and they're a little bit bossy. But, you know, other than that, it seems okay. It seems all right. All right, let's reduce the illumination a little bit. New job opportunities this year. Austin needs a job. Job this year. Victoria, all the decks look new. Why is that? Well, Victoria, I only use them once a night. So I only use them once a night. Plus, I don't really shuffle. I don't do like the hardcore shuffling. You know what I mean? So when I shuffle, I'll do an overhand shuffle. So just like that. So you can hear how easy that is on the cards. Let me get it up close. Let me get up close to the mic. You hear how easy that is? That's not, and then you compare that to this. So what do you think's better on the cards, that or this? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? For next year. Next year. All right. There you go. You got to have that soft touch. I'm gentle. Victoria, I'm a gentle kind of guy. You know what I mean? I'm nice and gentle. I got this soft touch. You gotta be easy. You gotta stroke it. You gotta stroke it, you know, softly, very softly. You know, you gotta shuffle the cards very softly, and that is the secret of preserving your tarot decks. So Austin, a job next year. Six of Swords says you gotta move for it, but yeah. You got to move for it. Yeah, I think you have something that's going to be a bit of a distance for you. It's not going to be close by. We got two movement cards at the same time. You know what I mean? Two movement cards at the same time. We got a Six of Swords within the Fool. I think you get offered something that's interesting, but you got to go for it. You got to drive all the, you know, it's a commute. I think it's going to be kind of a pain in the ass commute. I don't think that you're going to like it at first at all. The Six of Wands, though, says that you have good success with this job opportunities coming up next year. Six of Pentacles says you make pretty good money, too. You're almost gifted money. You get that money. You got some money. It's going well. It is a successful job as well. So there you go. There you go. That is the important part. That is the important part. But yes, absolutely. You do have opportunities, a bit of a commute. I think February is going to be your key point. You have a job opportunity in February that I think you're really, really going to like. You have another one, oddly, in like May. The one in May, you're like, I have a good job now. Should I switch? I think you decide no. So I think you have two good big job opportunities, one in February, one in May, and you do end up having to wander around for it. All right, I know everybody's in the queue, and it's a long queue. Sorry about that. Can't really do much about that. But Rising Storm Tarot has been waiting for like all year. Tarot, Cap feels. How does the Cap feel about me? How does the Cap feel about me romantically? Let's see if we got some love. Let's see if we got some love. We'll use the light seers again, I guess. I accidentally pressed that button, but that's okay. So, we'll just do the, see? Look at that. Look at that soft. Look how soft that is. It's soft and smooth. Smooth. Look at that. It's nice. It's really nice. We have Tarot Shuffling ASMR live on stream. Live on stream. Tarot Shuffling ASMR. All right. Rising Storm Tarot. By the way, in case you wonder where you're at in the queue, you're probably back in the queue somewhere. We're here. We still got more to go. But it's busy tonight. That's all right. So how do they feel about you romantically? Eight of Cups doesn't bode well. Eight of Swords doesn't bode well indeed. Ten of Cups being reversed doesn't bode well. And the Two of Pentacles says that you're not really in the thing. You're not really in the running almost. I mean, it's sort of bad news. Rising Storm Tarot. You're new to the channel. I haven't seen you before. Maybe. I don't know. And you donated. And you were all excited. And then I give you crappy news. You're probably never going to come back. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I gotta be honest with you, though. The Ten of Cups reversed doesn't bode well for how someone feels about me romantically. And because you have tarot in your name, I think you already figured that out. You know what I mean? May I DM you, T.O.? Sure. Austin, DM me. And the Ten of Cups doesn't bode well for this looking romantically. It just doesn't. We really want that to be right side up. That just stinks. Eight of Cups kind of makes it worse. The Eight of Cups, it's like we're moving on to something else. Come on, let's go with the Eight of Cups standard definition, the book definition that you're going to get everywhere. We moved on. It just doesn't look like it's a good opportunity. Eight of Cups is not good at all. Eight of Swords, there's a reason that we had to move on. We had to move on. There's a good reason. And the Eight of Swords says we have restrictions that are making us not be able to be available or something. The Two of Pentacles, the choices. We don't have any choice. Rising Storm, we don't have any choice, though. That's what's causing it. We're restricted. We don't have any choice. Would I love to give a big hug and a kiss to Rising Storm? Of course. But we don't have any choice here. The choices are made for us. Maybe it's because they got somebody else. Maybe they're hugging and kissing on someone else. And they're busy with that. And that someone else is not going to be too damn happy if Rising Storm enters the picture. I mean, it could be. It could be. But I'm sorry, Rising. It doesn't look good. So, thank you for being here, though. Consolation prize. Thank you for being. I gave you terrible news, but I really love that you came to my channel and hung out with me today. I'm just saying, Rising Storm, I hope you come back. Hope you come back because I'd love to give you more bad news later. No, I'm kidding. But you know what I mean. All right. Oh, let's see. Let's see. Does Zach check my social media? Kiki. Is Zach stalking me on the socials? Kiki, let's see. Kiki, I hope so. Kiki, I hope so. I hope they're stalking you. I'm just saying, if there's one person that I would want to stalk, it would be Kiki. You know what I mean? Kiki has that stalking name. To you. There you go. Whoa, Austin is throwing down the text right now. Austin, we'll get you that info later. Thank you, Austin, for your text. Yeah, good to see you rising. Consolation prize. You saw the money trick. You know what I mean? The money trick was a consolation prize. You got something before you left. You got something. All right. The box is cumbersome. Indeed. Why do I have 100 cards? All right. Let's figure out what we're going to do. Kiki, are they stalking you? 10 of Swords? I think they gave up. No, Kiki, they gave up. They gave up. You know what I mean? The 10 of Swords is an ending card. It's over. It has ended. They don't really want to know anymore. They're looking elsewhere. They're wandering around looking at other people's social media. They're stalking me. I mean, they could be stalking me. It is quite possible. The 10 of Swords is a cutting action. It stops things, and they have stopped doing that. The 4 of Swords, they're taking a break with it. They know that, you know, you have they already know what you're going to post anyway. Why bother? The King of Swords, we have 2 communication cards, 2 swords that are reversed. They don't want that information. They don't want the communication. You know what I mean? They just don't. They don't. And that's sort of where it's at. You know what I mean? That's sort of where it's at. I don't think they're stalking you. I think they're good. I think that they're okay right now. They need some water, though. We've been going like an hour and a half. We need water. Rider Waite Smith. We may actually have to start repeating tarot decks. McCole. Does the Aquarius want me back? Does A want to give me another chance? Is that a thing? Do they want to get some love in the air? Do they want to do that, or do they just want to give up? Let's use this beautiful deck. This beautiful deck to all of that stuff. Sea Portal. We are ending soon. Sea Portal, we're about to end, but we're back tomorrow. Sea Portal, we're on for 2 hours tomorrow. So come back. Got a good chance to get a reading tomorrow. We're on 2 hours. We're going to be here forever. Going to be here for quite some time. Let's check it out. Do they want me again? They want to give it another shot. I think so. I think they do. We got the beautiful success card. How pretty is that? How pretty is that? We got a beautiful success card. They don't want to abandon it just yet, right? This is the abandonment card where we're moving on. The 8, we're moving on, and it's upside down. It means I don't want to move on just right now. Maybe I want to give it another shot. And if I give it another shot, I believe we can make it successful. We didn't have luck before. We didn't have too much luck before. We need to rethink the approach. We need to reevaluate how we're going to approach this and figure it out. But yes, they do. They do want to give your relationship another try. Right now, maybe not. We do need a break. It is the 4. The 4 is a resting card. It means let's take a break. Right now may not be opportune. But actually, okay, McCole, I actually think pretty quick, very soon, I think that they're going to be available for this. So definitely look in the next month or so. In the next month, McCole, I think you're going to have a good chance. But you got to be patient. I think right now, maybe not. I would give it a few weeks and then give it a shot. But they definitely do. They have not given up on you, and I think they're going to tell you directly that they have not given up on the relationship, and they will tell you if they're going to be good with getting it started once again. So there you go. There you go. All right, KD wanted the art tarot. KD gets what KD wants. We are going to get the art revival tarot for KD and get KD's question on the screen. Don't be shy if it's negative. I never am. I will throw down a bad reading, especially if it's the Thoth. You know what I mean? What does L think of me? Let's figure that out. McCall, I think that they're ready. I think that you are on the verge of a reuniting. I think it's going to look good, Nicole. What do they think of me? All right. We want it. We want it straight up. We want it no filters. We want it straight up. And, well, I think they want a quickie. I think they want a they wouldn't mind a quickie. They wouldn't mind a little, you know, they wouldn't mind a little action underneath the sheets. I think they'd be all right with that. I think they would sign up with that. I don't think they would be too bad with that. We got the Two of Cups. It's so beautiful. It is such a wonderful thing. The Two of Cups. I want to get together. But then I want to leave again. You know what I mean? I want to leave again. I don't want to be around. I don't want to be around too long. The Seven of Swords, let's hit it and quit it. Hit it and quit it. The Seven of Swords is all about quit it. You know what I mean? The Hermit, I like being by myself, and I wouldn't mind not having anybody around. Let's hit it, and then I'm going to quit it and go play some video games. You know what I mean? It's like one of those. I'll go play some video games afterwards. The King of Cups, I'm my own master of my own emotions. I know what I want, and I know how I want it. I know my emotions. I don't want to share my emotions. I want to hit it and quit it. So the Two of Cups says, I love KD. I love to hug and kiss a little bit. And you know what I mean? And maybe we can move into the other room. But then I got to go. I have to leave. I have a doctor's appointment. You know, it's 9 p.m., but I have a doctor's appointment. Yeah, I completely forgot about it. I gotta go. So, but yeah, there you go. So that's what the cards say. That's I mean, you wanted it straight up. So there you go. You wanted it right out of the box. You wanted it right out of the box. But I mean, I'd love, you know what I mean? I hit it and quit it. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. You know, it's like Saturday night, and you just finished that binge-worthy TV show that you were watching. You just finished it. I got nothing else to do. You know what I mean? You got nothing, and then hit it and quit it started looking pretty good. I mean, I gotta say, is A looking forward to hearing about me? Let's see about that. Hopefully they're not a hit it and quit it, because we don't want to hit it and quit at night. We want some stability up in here. We need a bit of stability. We can't all be hit and quit it. Austin, have fun with your dinner. Austin, don't eat Chipotle twice. Don't eat Chipotle twice, Austin. I'm just saying. Gotta limit the Chipotle. Dry tonic. It is. It is. I'd rather be honest. And you know, it is just a tarot reading. It's not like it's accurate or anything. It is just a tarot reading. Entertainment purposes only. Okay. Are they looking forward to hearing from me? Justice, the King of Cups, the Page of Cups, and the Six of Coins. I really think they like talking to you. Yeah, they are. I really think that Loving Bee, I think they like talking to you. I think it's looking pretty good. Justice. It says that you balance things out. You bring some complementary aspect to the communication, to the relationship that they like. So you may have some stability where they are wild, or vice versa. You know what I mean? You complement each other. You balance each other out. That's what justice is about. The King of Cups, I think that you make them feel emotionally stable. The Six of Coins, you give that other aspect to the relationship. You give to each other. And the Page of Cups, it's not exactly the most emotionally stable thing in the world, but they bring in this interesting aspect that you just don't have without you. Without you, loving B, without you, they'd be a different person. So they do look forward to hearing from you, and they do look forward to your communications. I think they do. It looks pretty good. Luckily, you don't get a hit it and quit it vibe for that. All right, last reading of the night. How does Brian feel about me? Carrie, let's feel about that. Brian, how does Brian feel about me? Hopefully it's not a hit it and quit it. You know what I mean? All right, Carrie has a Seth Rogen thing. Carrie, you're the last reading of the night. Thank you all for being here. We went an hour and a half tonight. I appreciate all of you being here. I really appreciate that. I mean, I get to sit here and read tarot, and like 60 people watch. We had 60 people at one point. Man, I appreciate you. I can't believe this. I really can't believe it. It's just emotionally satisfying to have all of you beautiful people hanging out with me. Let's check it out. By the way, this is the Witch's Tarot. All right, let's zoom in a little bit, get these pretty beautiful cards. And tomorrow we're here from 6 to 8. If you want to buy some tarot cards, my stuff, 15% coupon coming out tomorrow. So look at it, look for it in the morning. 15% off anything in the store. You just get it, and we'll get it shipped out immediately for you. Does Brian like me? How does Brian feel about me? Nine of Cups, the High Priestess. Brian has some secrets to him. Brian is not an open book. Brian has got a few secrets back in the back there. You know what I mean? The High Priestess next to Strength. They like their secrets. They like how things go. They like these things. And they're not really going to be sharing with you all of these with you. A lot of times they just don't want to be open with you. They want to keep their own thing. They want to do their own thing. The High Priestess in Strength, right? The Nine of Cups and the Queen of Swords, though, they do like interacting with you sometimes, but it's not something where they would just want to be around you all the time. Again, small doses. You know what I mean? Small doses. They do like interacting with you, but in small doses. But man, they got some stuff going on. Be prepared for a lot of surprises from Brian. I think Brian lies a lot. You know, if you're watching, I'm sorry. No offense, dude. You know what I mean? Brian lies a lot. I think Brian's got some stuff going on over there. I'll be careful. Just be cautious. Watch out for Carrie. Make sure that Carrie doesn't get run over by the lawnmower, and definitely sort of take what they say with a grain of salt sometimes. I think you can see through them a little bit, though, but they're pretty good at what they do. Anyway, so yeah, there you go. Carrie, approach with caution. Approach with caution, Carrie. Anyway, thank you for being here tonight. Again, tomorrow, we'll see you at 6 p.m. instead of 6:30. Talk to you then.
An ocean, a cave, a dream that no one could save, a shelter, a whole act